8 of walking 10,000 steps. Let's go. Ugh. Somebody puked up there. Not good. Good morning, good morning. It's a chilly one today. It is, it's chilly. Pretty cool. It will soon warm up. Hello there, Norma. How are you? Hope you are well. Right. It's pretty cold this morning. Kind of wish I'd put my gloves on, but I've left them at home. Hello there, Yasmin. How's your weekend going? Yeah, it's good. It's good, thanks. Hope you're having a good one so far as well. We've just been getting ready we're going to Ireland tomorrow for a couple of days. So it's just been a bit of prep work, getting the cases out and, well, hand luggage, and just organising what we're taking and things like that. And of course, you have to give the house a good tidy up, don't you? For some reason, for the, you know, as you do. And yourself. Thanks, Norma. Yeah, it's pretty cold today. Well, my fingers are feeling it. Anyway. Liked the lake walk, nice scenery. Different going to do the walks in Ireland, yes. Yes, I've no idea at all what I'm going to be doing there in terms of walking. I know nothing about the place. I've seen a few videos online. It looks like a beautiful place at Belfast, and I know we're going to the my wife said we might go to the Titanic Museum. So we'll have a walk around there, but hopefully there's somewhere where I can go at least a few miles. Yeah, it's really cold today. Kishu, hello. Oh gosh, there's been a few comments. Yeah, Jaden, Sawgrass. Looking forward to the 10,000 in Ireland, yes. It is my intention, but I don't know the area. And that's the only thing that I'm a bit hesitant with. Like, I know this area. And with it being a new area, you don't know the area as well, at all. But also how safe you might feel. But we shall see. It may well be just a daytime walk. Just walking around the place. Kishu, it's day here. Yep. It is really cold today. My fingers are like ice. And I don't know why. Farang Dad, Dave, good morning. Glad I caught you. Hope you are well. Awesome. I remember you saying yesterday, yes, on the live. That's really good. Oh wow, that's really good. That's awesome. James, guys out looking for a dogging opportunity. Oh, bless you. Oh yeah, we've had some rain overnight and it is still a little bit wet. So I put my cap on this morning. How you doing? It's, yeah, we need the old cap on. Am I wearing my gloves? No. I've not had them on for a week or two. Not needed to. And it wasn't too bad. It's quite sheltered outside my front door. But I'll warm up. Another 15 minutes or so, and I should be okay. James, how's it going, mate? Yeah, it's good, thank you. How are you? Day 88. We're walking 10,000 steps. Let's go. You can see the rain. Hey Woods, yeah, I made it again. Good to have you here. On the Rob? No. We don't do things like that. Civilized people don't do things like that. Michael, hi, how are you doing? Walking in the rain, yes, A Woods. DJ Real, out nicking milk bottles, following the Milky. We don't see many of them these days. I know over the last few years we've had people knocking on the door trying to set up a new milk service, but the prices they want, it's just not viable. And I know they say you should support small local businesses, but at the end of the day, it's just all about economics. People don't have as much spare money, so they wanted more for each bottle than what you could pay in your local shop. And I know it's wrong in one way, but times move on. Minnie Nessa Barrett, UK, hi. Hello. How are you? Going up the 24-hour petrol station for a Ginster's buffet bar. Can you imagine? Norma, yep. DJ Real, I left the UK 18 years ago. It was ruined then. I think you'll find there's still parts of it beautiful. You just have to look for it. And I can hear the birds now. I can find the good in lots of things. DJ Real, out in -20 Canada now, where civilized people went. Lol. Where am I from? I'm in Doncaster, in Yorkshire, United Kingdom. It's raining. Excuse me. B&M, no bargains. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, B&M and Home Bargains there over there at the range. The range, and I think the other one's B&M. Home Bargains is back down there. Chris, MTV. Adam, yes, let's go. How we going? I'm getting rain on this screen, so it's hard to read your comments. I keep wiping it off. Go door knocking, knock door running. Yeah, I think last time I did that I was about 13-year-old. And I'm 52 now. 50 bloody 2, that feels old. Oh my God. We all get old. The range is the posh one. I know. How's the audio, everybody? Is the audio okay? I'm still using this new microphone. Which way is he coming? He's going that way. Does it rain there 24/7? No, not normally. It's just winter. It tends to rain a lot in winter. It's just typically always like either grey skies, wet, cold, or all three, with the occasional bit of sunshine. Right, I can't feel my fingers on my left hand, so I'm swapping to right hand. In the rain. Yeah, I'm waterproof. Knock door running. It's something we used to do it as kids. You'd knock on someone's door and then run away and hide and watch them open the door. And they say, hello, who is it? And nobody's there. And then as a kid, you would giggle in the bushes nearby or around the corner. Or they'd open the door really fast as you're running away and then they'd come and chase you. I suppose as kids, it were really funny. Dished. Hello, Dished, how are you? Yasmin, audio is good. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Dished. Right, we're all caught up on the comments. Yeah, I'm using a new microphone system that actually plugs into the phone. It's the Hollyland M2S. I like it. It's got noise cancellation, so hopefully the audio is supposed to be as good as like studio quality. So there you go. You should do a dog walking business. At the same time, wear a GoPro camera on your jacket for hands-free. Can you actually live stream through it? If you could live stream, then I would. I've actually got a few cameras. I've got a GoPro. But since I got this new phone, I'm really pleased with this. The quality is really good, especially in the daytime. And it's got a lot of storage. I think it's got a terabyte of storage. So I'm really pleased with it. What else have I got? Yeah, I've got something else. Insta360 Go 3S. I've got one of those. See, with my business, our busy times are spring, summer and autumn, and YouTube does really well at those times as well. I've got a YouTube channel around my business, and so I often buy little gadgets that will help with the filming during those times. So I'm all about trying to give a better experience in the videos, in the audio and visual. But this little microphone, I'm so pleased with it. Like I say, it was my birthday a few days ago and I got some Amazon gift vouchers and I'd seen this and I thought, I want to get it. But yeah, that's the only reason, because my wife always says I should take our dogs, and I should. But if I bring the dogs, it's the pull, so the camera will be jerking all the time. And this time is kind of my time, if that makes sense. This is like for me to feel good, to be out and about in nature. So I always say to her, look, we'll take the dogs later. And so yeah, well, that's what we do, but they don't get out every day because we've got a really big long garden yard. Adam, and we did that in the US. We called it ding dong ditching. Did you ever TP a house? What's TP? I don't know what that is. TPing a house. Crunch. Sean, what is your BMI? I don't know exactly, but it's not good. Let's just put it that way. You have the scales, what they say you should be, what the doctors decide you should be, and then you reach a point where you think, well, actually I'm quite happy at this point. Even though someone actually shared a photo in a little it's one of the mums at school, that my wife's part of this little group of mums at school where they all talk, and they were talking about they'd all been weighed at school, and the doctor actually said that their child was overweight. And now the boy was really happy to show a picture of himself with his mum, and he was stood there with his top off and he looked really slim, and yet the doctors were saying he was overweight. It's ridiculous, honestly. It was so funny, it was unbelievable. Yours is 24. Yeah, I don't know scientifically what mine would be by measuring or how you measure it. If you go on these websites and you type your details in, it'll say I am seriously overweight or something like that, or obese. But I'm clearly not obese. Yeah, I'm a couple of stone overweight, but I'm not obese. Adam, TPing a house is when you throw toilet paper into the trees of a neighbour you don't like. Oh, I've never heard of that. But that sounds funny. And very hard to get down as well. Excuse me. Plus you're wasting toilet paper. Oliver, good morning. Oliver Dan, how are you? Yasmin, is TPing where you throw toilet rolls in a house and let it unroll? Yeah, toilet paper, Adam McKay. Then the rain. Hang on, I have to keep wiping the screen. Then the rain and dew makes the tree pea stick to the tree. Suppose I better watch the road here and cross carefully. There's nothing coming. Then the rain and dew makes the TP stick to the tree. It can be there for a bit. We did it at kids that used to hit a local dog. Wow. Yeah. Not good. York Road Golden Cod. Thank you for Ang, Dave. Crunch, I was very skinny when I was young, now I'm okay. Actually, I was very skinny. Both myself and my sister were both very skinny. I recall a photo when we were, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. My real dad doesn't live with us now. He hasn't lived with us for 40 odd years, but he was very, very strict. It was quite controlling then. He's changed now. He's not like that anymore. He's a mellow guy these days, but he's it was quite nasty years ago. I don't really want to go into it too much, but it's nothing too bad. He was just a nasty man at the time. Excuse me. Oh, it's lovely hearing the birds. Stress causes weight loss. Adam, ever go ice skating? I haven't really done it for decades, if I'm honest. A couple of years ago at Butlins, it's a little holiday camp in the UK. They've got a little temporary ice rink there for the kids, and parents could go on, so I went on with my daughter. And I tell you feel it in your ankles big time. It was absolutely killing my feet. But that's what you do. Fishing. People do go fishing. It's not really anything I'm interested in. But the thing with me, lots of my friends were into all sorts of things, and I took a slightly different route. As a kid, I was interested in different sort of things. Like, I can remember doing this course on how to improve your memory, and it was really good. It was free. It was an online free thing. Online. It was I don't know where I got it from. I can't remember the internet being around then, but maybe it was. And it was associating like really crazy images to words, and you could actually then remember like large shopping lists and all of the states or counties in the UK, and I remembered all of them in the right order in terms of size. But yeah, like anything, as a kid you think, oh, that's pretty cool, you do it, and then you move on to something else. And eventually I got into the idea of making extra money, and that's been me for like the last 30 odd years, and it's become like a bit of the main thing in my life, wanting to be successful financially, wanting to work for myself. And so over the years, I've tried lots of side hustles, done well with some, not so well with others. But I've always had that sort of mindset of trying side hustles and stuff. And eventually I started my own business in lawn care. And instead of swapping and changing, you know, my wife said, stick with it, stick with it. And I did. And it grew. And then it became a full-time business. And it's been full-time for about 12 years, 10 or... I've been doing it about 12 years, but full-time about 10, I think. But yeah, so that's just me. So I'm not so much into sports, fishing, really. Even the TV I find boring. So I'll go and sit there with my wife and daughter, the lad's on his Xbox, and they'll be watching something. I'll watch so much with them, but then I get bored. And so I'll go and do something else, which is sort of helping me to grow. And some people will think that's quite boring, quite sad. But I can't help it, that's just how I am. Right, let me look at these comments. Mato Lerma, sorry. Yeah, Mato Lerma, top of the morning, hello, hello. Bill Palacios, get some water for the third time, sir. Water is yes, makes work easier. Good still at it, great job. Thank you. Yes, I know. If I drink a load of water before I come out, I'm gonna need to pee. And I'm not live streaming me doing a pee in a bush. I'm just saying, as you get older, sometimes you need to pee a bit more. But yeah, I do need to drink more water, absolutely. Thanks for the reminder, Bill. But ice fishing, like a hole in the ice. You sat in a chair on the ice and sit there. Do you know, I've never done it. I once stood next to someone who were fishing for about 5 minutes and I thought, right, okay. And that were it. But yeah, I should at least go and spend a few hours with someone and do it and see what it's all about. I can imagine it's quite relaxing. My mind is always blank. What could be my diagnosis? What do you mean your mind's always blank? Probably just, I know it sounds stupid because you're on it now, but your mind gets filled with everything else. It's all about calming the mind. And when you're constantly blasting like YouTube shorts, TikTok, endlessly scrolling, it takes away your concentration and your focus. Frank Dad, I recommend you running your own business. Yes, because you can make as much money as you want. There's no limit to how much you make. And I just prefer that over working for other people. But I think it's good for kids to learn what it's like in the workplace and to work for other people to get that experience. I do the same, it's not easy. No holiday pay, no sick pay, no guarantees. Yes. Gets easier with time. Once you've got some good clients. So I started my lawn care business. I'd been working for another lawn care company 25 years ago. And I thought, I enjoy this, I'm going to do it myself. And I was going to set up But my first marriage was coming to an end, so it was a bit sticky for a year or two. So then I met my wife on a dating website, and that's when it all started to come together. So she has been the best thing for me. But yeah, in the beginning, it is hard running your own business. First few years, especially winters for me, was very difficult, and there were times where we didn't know if we were going to cover the bills or anything. But it gets easier with the more clients, customers you get. And you eventually get to the point where you start putting a bit of money away. Adam, do your own thing. I started an advertising agency on my own, and I'm 5 years in, and have a better life and make way more than working for others. That's it, Adam. It's the way to go if you're inclined to work for yourself and run your own business. I'm not a marketing genius. I'm no expert in business, but being persistent will get you there if you're doing something right. So I treat people's lawn. So I go in, I treat the lawn, I always leave it neat and tidy. I always close the gate behind me. I always spend a minute with the customer if they want to, and we discuss what's up with the lawns. And that's what it is, and it grows on its own then. I only ever advertised once using Facebook, and it did well. It brought us 100 new customers in. We've got nearly 600 now, but it brought 100 new customers in. But we didn't need to do it after that because it was growing every year anyway, just through good customer service and word of mouth. So every year we grow by about 50 or 60, but we always lose as well, probably 20 to 30. So even though we lose some, we're growing faster than we need. Kevin, like the live, thank you. Watch out for the canal pusher. I will. Thankfully, I'm not near the canal. See that? Hello from the USA. Hello, hello. I could go that way, but I'm going to go up. Blunkster, you're the one to do it. Do you know, while I was building my business, you've just reminded me of a joke. And it's a little bit rude. So if you're offended by rude jokes, please just bear with me. It's just a very quick memory that when you mentioned about the beaver. I do try and keep this family friendly, by the way. But as I was building my business when I moved to Doncaster, I got a job with the council as a gardener, and we'd go into customers' gardens and tidy the gardens. And this one lady came out, and we were just using the hedge cutters at the front. And she came out and she says, "Oh, I do." Sorry. Oh dear. Something about her bush needing a good trim. So I'll leave that one with you. Anyway, let's get back to normal conversational topic. AG, hello from Hamburg. Hi, how are you doing? Blunkster, she's a little heavy on the overhead. Adam, the best marketing is word of mouth. What you can do is push current customers to give you good reviews on Google or local online. Yes. Yeah, I've got a plug-in on my WordPress website, and it's a paid thing. Can't think what it's called now, but they encourage. It sends out an email after so many days when they buy something through my website. So I've got a product, I've got my own product, which helps lawns in drought. And after they bought it, I think a week later, it sends them an email asking for a review. Adam, off to bed, mate. No worries, I totally get you. The joke wasn't as bad as you thought. I was trying to keep it clean. Norma's laughing, thank goodness. I don't like losing people. Can you remember we had someone on a week or two ago? I can't remember what I was talking about, but she was calling me racist, you know, and it kind of upset the flow of the conversation for 10-15 minutes. Perhaps a power trimmer. Well, I've got all the tools. I've even got a pickaxe. Like the live, subscribe for more. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. Still, that's what I've got. I've got still gear. I've got a still backpack blower. I've got a still combi unit with edge cutters. I've got a still strimmer. But I've got a Husqvarna hand blower. This is the right conversation, this, isn't it? Anyway, clearly she doesn't know me. Cheers, Adam. Biscuit trimmers. Ah, bless. Anyway, how's your Sunday, everybody? For a lot of you, it's still Saturday evening, so I don't want to cause you too much distress, but yes, it's a Sunday morning. Tomorrow I will be out for my walk, similar time, probably a bit earlier, and then we'll be heading off to the airport and flying to Northern Ireland for a couple of days work. Like the lice, everybody. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, so here we are. Birds are singing. It's day 88. 12 more days for 100. Boom, get in and all that. It doesn't feel like a big monstrous thing I'm doing. It doesn't feel like a massive, heavy, hard work challenge. It just feels like I'm doing a nice walk. It's not hard. That's why I chose walking, something I can consistently do and build a better habit. Sunday's going great. It's 2 p.m. here in Thailand. We just got back from church. We're going to give the baby a nap and go swimming later. Oh, that'll be lovely. Is that an outdoor pool then? Hopefully not the one you walked past the other day on your video. Or was it? It looked like that pool needed a clean. Tell me it wasn't that one. Or maybe that's the colour of the water. That's my limited knowledge. I know in some places they use natural seawater, don't they? Oh, it's so much quieter here. And yet here we are. We're all together. We're all having a chit chat. But I'm doing the walking. And I want some of you guys to change your life a bit. Well, it's my dream and hope that some of you guys will. I want YouTube to know that we should have like a Google Meet where you can get like nine video streams on the same screen, and we can all walk together. That would be pretty cool. I know 2 of you can go live together. Maybe you can do more, I'm not sure, but I know 2 of you can. That one's got fish in it now, one big family. I'm a big motivation for you. Bless you. It's you guys that keep me going. I'll tell you that. You guys are helping me. Oh, Blunkster, bless you. Frank Dad, that would be awesome. And you do, and you D. And you D, very good quality to want better for others. Well, yeah. I just, when someone improves their life and you've been a part of it, it makes you feel good. So I know it's quite selfish, but I'm giving myself a bit of a dopamine hit when I see someone that's done something. And there's been several people over the past few months that have gone on and done that. They're either walking or they're going to the gym. But I encourage anyone to at least get outside, even if it's just to sit in the garden every single day, you know, for at least, I don't know, a period of time. Just to hear the birds and to gaze at the sun coming up, the sun going down, and just think, yeah, it's lovely this. Crunch, am I vegetarian? I'm not a vegetarian. I tried a plant-based diet once, and I did stick with it for maybe a month. But I do enjoy meat, and in all honesty, I don't want to try any one sort of diet anymore. I honestly believed that plant-based was the way to go for a period of time, and I'd read loads of books and I'd geared myself up, I got myself motivated, and I started doing it. And I've even got a cupboard full of plant-based stuff. And yeah, it is very healthy, but at the same time, because I've not been on it and I've not been in the news watching it, but I found out recently that a couple of the leaders have had cancer and one of them's passed away. So it's not all as good as what they make out. So my honest belief, which at the moment is what I'm sticking to, is just getting away from processed foods. And as long as everything you eat, as long as it's sort of fresh, like from the ground, or meat, you know, if it's, well, whatever, not from a supermarket, because they pump them full of water and God knows what else. But anyway, yeah. So just trying to eat fresh foods as much as possible, I think's the way forwards. Meat and veg, until we know more. Gabor, USA. No, United Kingdom. Gabor, share the light. Blunkster, just having fun. No, it's fine. I don't mind fun. I say this on every live stream. I'm happy for fun. It's when it gets personal and people are like being sort of derogatory to other people and putting them down, then they have to go. But I'm all up for fun. If it lifts people's mood, it's a good thing. Okay. MK, where am I based? I'm in Doncaster, which is in the UK. How are you? Royal Archives. This morning I didn't feel like going for my usual run and gym routine. And I've seen your stream and I'm about to go. Keep going, lad. That is brilliant. That is what I mean. That's what will make you stronger, going when you don't feel like it. It's the consistency what wins. But for me, the gym, I find more resistance going to the gym, more of those mornings where you can't be bothered or you're in bed and you can't bother to get out of bed. It's because it's an effort to get changed and drive to a gym and get changed at the gym. And some people just want peace and quiet in the morning. They don't want to interact with others. But at the gym, you know, sometimes you've got to interact with other people. Whew, right, that's the hill done. So that's why I've sort of gone into walking. I've got some weights at home and I'm toying with the idea of doing all that, but I don't know. Motto. Yeah, if you influence people in a good way, it's a mental power in it. Yes, it is. Definitely. We're all here to lift each other up, to all become happier. And I genuinely believe that is the way of the world and how everything works and how we all need to be. Gabo, Hungary. You're in Hungary. Awesome. Like the stream, everyone. Thank you. Your processed foods are terrible. Good advice, Sean. Thank you. Processed foods are the real killer. Yes, I believe it. I believe it. If it grows in, if it's got a label on it, you should not have it. If it's in a tin, although it is convenient, like vegetables in a tin, but what I mean is the stuff what you get in your freezer, what goes in a microwave, there's all sorts in that. E-numbers, additives. Okay, right. Where are we with these comments? All messages. So we're 47 minutes in. So we're just over halfway. Probably another 35, 40 minutes on the live stream. And then we will be nearly back home. All good. All good, all good, all good in the hood. It's starting to get light, which is good. We like these lighter mornings. Are we still good with audio? Dave, I love dawn, a new day, yes. Yeah, it's lovely. I like hearing the birds waking up. So yesterday on the live stream, I think, was it you, Dave, Farang Dad, that was saying put it on top of something and walk away and see what the audio was like. And this morning I put it in one room as a test and I walked into the other room and it worked perfectly fine. It was very clear, very crisp. So that fills me with some hope. Yes, mate, thank you. I must have a face for YouTube. Every time I put the selfie on, people leave the live stream. So I think I'm just going to walk around with a face pulled all the time. All right. Well, today it's been a great day. Yes, you know, I tell you. You know, we could walk like this if you want. Now then, everybody, So I'm taking a walk down the street. Yes, oh my God, I'm actually in public. Radio face, mate. Oh dear. I know. If there were people about, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be more mortified. Oh, I tell you, happy days, happy days. Radio face, that's me. I'm joking, you're gorgeous. Steady on, Dave. And I like you too. Anyway, I think we'll we'll turn the camera back round. See if we can get the views back up now my face has gone off. Anyway, there we go. So it is February, is it 16th, isn't it? 16th today, Sunday morning. And the time is 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you fancy walking, obviously a lot of things I've heard over the years are it's raining, it's cold. I'll do it when it gets nicer weather, but we don't get many nice days in the UK. Oh, a few months a year. Where am I? I do this every time. I take the wrong one. I actually got a customer up there. The views are strange. They go up at like 20 at a time. I feel like it might be bots. It's the same when I go live. Yeah, I don't know. I think that YouTube show your live stream to batches of people, maybe 20 people at a time. You know, as they're scrolling through. When you swipe up, I think they show them to batches of people to test the waters, and if people are interested and engaging and staying around, then they'll show it to more. But if they're not engaging at that one moment, then I think then they swipe away. Because it's funny, when I first come on, you know, it takes about 5 minutes for everybody to come on, but then we can have 60, 70, 100 people on. And then like now, look at it, 11 and down to 7. So I don't worry about it. I really don't worry these days. You know, the channel will grow. No point stressing about things. Just try and make things interesting. Something to talk about, but every now and again I can't be bothered to talk. When do you go live then, Dave? Is it just as and when? Angie D, so you're off to my homeland tomorrow. Sure you'll be greeted by a warm Irish welcome. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I am. Angie, you're from Southern Ireland, I can remember you saying. But yeah, we're just going to Belfast. We're flying into Belfast City Airport. And then we're stopping at a hotel. We don't get there until early afternoon. It was going to be first thing in the morning, but I don't think they got enough people on the flight, so they tried to rearrange the flights to the next day, and we said no, we can't do that. So we got it to a lunchtime flight instead. Very early in the morning for you guys. Okay, so it's like a morning thing for you then, is it? I'll have to have a look on your channel. Please support Farang Dad's channel. If you're interested, the guy lives in Thailand and he's basically the foreigner in another country, and that's why he's called himself Farang Dad. Farang means foreigner. So you get to see what life is like living in Thailand. Yeah, no plan. We just go live when we go for a walk. It's dependent on the sun, really. If it's too hot, it's not good for the baby. Got you. So I don't have that trouble here. But now I get what you're saying. I think they'll be making babies soon, the little birds. Trying to attract some males. Do you know, my brain's like a sieve. I'm trying to remember when we got married a couple of years ago now, where we went on honeymoon. It's just that time of the morning, my brain's not clicked in. But the point I was trying to get, it was so hot there that we couldn't walk on the sand. So we had to wear footwear just to get down to the water, but it was lovely. Oh, yeah. Egypt. Yes. Yeah, we went to Egypt. There you go, it's working. My brain's working, the cogs have kicked in. I tell you, once we get to spring, once we get to at some point in March going into April, I am going to be so busy. Now I do all my lawn treatments on people's lawns, try and make the grass nice and green, but every spring we do like a lawn renovation for some people that want it. If they're not happy with the lawns, if it's full of moss or weeds or whatever, or it's bare, we can basically rejuvenate it. So we scarify, aerate, overseed and top dress. And it brings it back to life. So you've essentially got a new lawn. But we've got loads and loads booked in this year. Loads. And I'm hoping my son can help me because I won't be able to fit them all in. It's going to be absolutely nuts. And obviously I'll be filming them as well, which is fine. You just set your camera up. But then it's the editing. So I'm always busy every evening and at weekends editing on that channel. And it really does take over. Look at that, that's artificial, but you can tell it's artificial. It's only because it's a nice dark colour, but I don't like that. It's the stuff. It's like what you see in schools. It's fine. Concentrate on the shower and family life. I bet your wife's getting annoyed with me. All you do is watch that Shaun. All the time, that's all you do. I bet you've had that conversation. Yeah, but I like to watch him. He's from the UK and he's a nice guy and all this. Oh dear. And you dear, I love spring. When a dull dark winter turns into technicolor. Yeah. It's great and all the flowers start coming out and all the colours. And doesn't it lift your mood? Don't you feel like really amazing once everything starts kicking in? I've took my hat off and now it's raining again. Fabulous. So the hat's going back on, I reckon. Yeah, it's got to be YouTube, hasn't it? That's showing your stream to so many people, and then if they're not engaging, then it doesn't show it to any more. Or it's potentially because most of the audience at the moment are in the US, and it's basically they've gone to bed. And that could be true because when I do a live stream later on in the day, we can have a lot more people on. So it could literally just be the fact that I live stream at this time of the morning and then it drops down to so many people. The time of day. Do you have any other platforms? I'm on TikTok, so I'm sure you'll find me on there, Shaunus. And for anyone new here, Shaunus is just a nickname somebody gave me, but my real name is Shaun. So yeah, if you want to find me on TikTok, you're more than welcome. I have set up a Facebook page, but I don't really go on there much. I can't think, I might have set up Instagram, but I can't remember. I think I have, but I haven't really posted much on Instagram at all. You see, the one I've had the most success with is YouTube on my other channel. And it's the one I'm more comfortable with. It's all about time as well. And if you haven't got a lot of time, you know. Yeah, TikTok, etc. And you do, oh hell yeah, my mood already lifting with the nights getting shorter. It's great, isn't it? It is. I can remember a few weeks ago it was like 7:45 and still dark. And like now it's, what is it, 7:13? And we have light. We're definitely not going to see the sunshine today, but it is what it is. We have daylight. And daylight's good. Stops you bumping into lampposts. Toilet. I always say toilet. They're not very big houses though. Number 12. Fresh sales and lettings. For anybody that wants to come and live here. If it was a bigger house with bigger rooms, we might move. The sun goes up and down at the same time all year. Does it really? Luna Pizza. They're actually nice. Never ever been in there. I think I should go in one day. Trattoria Toscana. I'm sure that I have seasonal affective disorder as I hibernate in the winter like a prickly hedgehog. Have you tried one of those wake-up clocks, Angie? I don't mean a SAD lamp, SAD lamp, although they can be helpful, but they get the clocks. I think I used to do a lot of SEO and websites a few years ago, and I had about 15 or 20 websites, and I'd basically get articles written, put them on the website, and try and get them to rank in Google. You know, and I used to make about $1,000 a month doing that, but then Google's algorithm changed a lot and made it harder. And I used to write about these lamps, and it's basically an alarm clock, and instead of waking you up with an alarm, it slowly brightens the room. Like every couple of minutes, it'll make the room a tiny bit brighter, as though sun is coming in. And they say nothing's better than waking up to the sun coming through your bedroom windows. And these lamps are supposed to be good for that. I think when I was researching them, I think Lumie, Lumie, but I might be so wrong. I can't remember. I go to work, but I just hate the long dark nights and days. Yeah, you're out of it all day, aren't you? You're inside. You're inside at work. It's dark when you come home. Do you know, I used to work at Toyota, which is in Derby, and I had a few years there, and we used to work shifts. And when I was on shifts, night shifts, it was dark going to work and dark coming home, and I hated it. So I know exactly what you're saying, and I can 1,000,000% agree with you on that, because I had the exact same thing. And maybe you could change your shifts or something, change where you work, the hours, I don't know. It's just the time of year, but maybe try one of those lamps, or look into the SAD lamps. It's supposed to be like sunlight, isn't it? And you just stare at it for so long each day. Yeah. I can't think what they're called, but if you type into Amazon, sunrise wake up clock, I'm sure something will come up, but just be aware, some are better than others. I mean, it's probably 6 or 7 years since I last looked into them. Right, so we're on the home straight. Heading back down the road now, past the garage, then up our street, heading back home. Been going for an hour and 8 minutes. Hey, what time is it? 7:19. My lad's at work today at 8:30. That's fine, I'll wake him up when I get home. Let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, it certainly sounds like it, Angie. But please look into it properly and get a good one, you know. It's, you want one that's going to work. Because some of them are just some cheaper ones. Always look at the reviews on Amazon, but you've got to be careful because some of the reviews can be faked. That guy looked like he'd been on a night out, and he was just trying to find his way home, and like he was seriously hungover or something. Norma, thank you so much for staying on. Bless you. We'll see you next time, Norma. Thank you so much. I appreciate it's really late for you. But yes, have a nice sleep and enjoy your day tomorrow. Take care, Norma. Thank you so much. Norma works at... am I okay to say where you work, Norma? Got you. Ah, yeah, Norma works at Disneyland. I think that'll be such an amazing job. Many years ago, I actually worked at Center Parks, and Center Parks is a holiday resort in the woods, and I used to work there. And I worked inside this big dome where the heating is always at 84 degrees Celsius. So my uniform was shorts and a t-shirt. It was a great job. Thanks, Norma. But yeah, Disneyland. Although I guess after a while you just get fed up like anything else. Angie, your shifts are 7 AM till 3 PM. Yeah, I know what you're saying, and then it's dark and grim, isn't it? And then it's not long before you get home and it's going dark again. I know exactly what you're saying. I would certainly look into something which might help. Little bit of research on SAD and see if it can just help a bit, just to lift the old mood up. No worries. Dag! Hello, Dag! Good morning. Just finished your night shift. Off to bed, have a great walk, thank you. You've obviously had a busy one. Hope the audio is still good. I'm using this plug-in microphone from Hollyland M2S, and hopefully you can hear me really clearly. Despite the lorry being really loud, hopefully you could hear me really well because of this noise cancelling microphone, and it just plugs in at the bottom of the phone. It's really good. And yeah, I cut myself shaving there, made a right mess. Only one more night and you've got 1 week off. Nice. Yeah, it's I think school holidays actually here in the UK next week. So my kids are coming to Ireland as well. All good. Thanks a million. No problem. That's what it's all about. If somebody's experienced something, sharing is caring and all that. I know you don't get much nice weather in Ireland. I think you said you're not in Ireland anymore, but you used to live, you're from there, aren't you? From Ireland, yeah, that's right. So you got away from most of the rain. I was talking to a customer the other day, and he went to Belfast. He said there was one sunny day out of the whole year. Although I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Maybe there was two. Jamie, my friend, how are you? Check out Jamie's channel, everybody. We both come from the same hometown of Mansfield, and Jamie now lives in Blackpool, and he does vlogging all around Blackpool life and what's happening in Blackpool. So if you're interested in the sights and sounds of Blackpool all year round, Jamie is the guy to go and subscribe to. I am ready for a coffee. Ah, disgusting. Sorry for showing you that. I don't know why, it was just an automatic reaction. Disgusting. Yeah, County Wexford, where I originate from, is known as the sunny southeast. Ah, you had the sunnier side, southeast of Ireland. So many places in the world I want to go and see and travel and visit. I would like to incorporate travel into this channel because it's like an exciting interest of mine, and haven't done that much. I mean, since we've run our own business, we've managed to enjoy a holiday every year, you know, because the business has grown. And we couldn't before then, but you know, you work for yourself, you can grow your income, can't you? So I would like to incorporate travel as part of this channel, but it might be a little bit more of the traveling content and a little less of the walking content, but I will try and integrate both. But it's all about that fine balance and trying to keep on topic, because I don't want to lose subscribers by doing something completely different. But I think I've asked once or twice, and most of you would be happy to see me going around different places. But if I can incorporate the walking in as well, I think we'll be on to a winner, and it'll teach people to get outside more, go and visit other places. Jamie, you're on Grandad duties. You had to pop in. Thanks, Jamie. Hopefully baby's fast asleep or gurgling away watching something on TV while you wash the pots and put the washing away and make yourself a brew and sit down on your tired legs and all that jazz. It's all good fun, isn't it? So do you get palmed off? I don't mean palmed off, you know what I mean. Do you have your, like, do you do this every weekend? He's watching dancing dancing pineapples. I love it. Now then, everybody. Oh. Hey, put him on my channel. I'll do a little dance. There's this guy, look. This is consistency. I see this guy almost every single day. He looks about 7 foot tall. He's got really long legs. Not that I'm looking at his legs. I think it's because he's got short shorts on. But I see him every day running down. So we've got about another 5 minutes or so on the live stream. It's just been sold. Needs a bit of work doing. That's a commitment. Yes. You get to see the same people most days. And you think, yeah, other people are doing stuff as well. And I always see a guy walking up that side of the road at 6 o'clock. Oh, well, the rain stopped, so I'm taking my hat off. No more Mr. Grimsdale. Mr. Grimsdale! If you don't know who Mr. Grimsdale is, you'll have to look it up. But I'll just do a quick one for you. Hang on. Put my hat back on. If you're in the UK, you might know who Mr. Grimsdale is. Ooh, hang on. Mr. Grimsdale? Mr. Grimsdale? Right, that's it. Camera around. Anyway. So I dare say if I walked for another 2 hours, one, I don't know if I'd manage another 2 hours. Maybe I could do it. I reckon I could easily do another half an hour or an hour. I feel quite comfortable. But I've got to be mindful of time now. Yeah, that's it, Norman Wisdom. It was great, wasn't it? Do you know, Lee Evans, comedian, he took him off to a tee. I think he was obviously a big fan as well. It's a shame he retired. I know his manager died, but I thought he was amazing. I love Lee Evans. So funny. I went to see him many years ago. I got a couple of his DVDs. Farang Dad, if I start doing weights at home, you will too. Is that a challenge? Are we challenging one another to a weight off? We'd have to go live together, and then it's fitting it in with the time zones. And my garage needs tidying. You love Peter Kay? Yeah, we're going to see Peter Kay in, oh God, disgusting. We're going to see Peter Kay in March at Leeds. You know when he announced he was doing this tour and everybody were trying to get tickets and you were in queue position 400,000 and well, we managed to get some tickets. See, now you're making me feel uneasy because I don't know if I want to do weights. I've done it before. It's because I've shown consistency in walking and I find it easy. If I start doing weights, you can obviously change how your body looks, but then when you stop doing the weights, your body goes back to how it used to be. So it's like something you've got to keep doing for the rest of your life, I guess, if you wanted to look a certain way. And I don't know if the desire is strong enough for me. I'm saying that I've got quite a bit of gear. Most of it I got for free off Facebook Marketplace. In fact, I was at a customer's on Friday and they've got a barbell with some weights on either end at the side of the house with some scrap metal. I said, what are you doing with them weights? Oh, we're just getting rid. Nobody wants them. I says, I'll take them off you for you. So I went in back in my van. Stackney. How are you, Stackney? Hello, sir. Yeah, Peter Kay tour, yeah. He's been touring for about the last 2 years. And if you look up some recent pictures of him, he's lost a lot of weight. You could probably pass him in the street and you might not recognise him. He's lost a lot of weight. And I'm hoping that's just from working hard and it's not through anything more sinister. Because I know he stopped, didn't he, for a while for personal reasons. I just hope he's not working himself through illness, if you know what I'm trying to say, in order to provide for his family. I mean, it's a noble thing to do, but surely you'd want to spend as much time as possible with your family. Anyway, what am I talking about here? Right, yes, exactly, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Trying to have 20 minutes a day to keep on top of our health. Lots of world champions. Nice one, they're not cheap over here, surprisingly. Send me your address. I'll send you some weights in the post. God, that would cost a fortune. Yeah, I don't know if people give things away. I'm guessing you've got Facebook over there. I'm sure you have. Don't know if people give them away in the buying, selling groups. Yeah, depression, I believe. Oh, right, okay. I wasn't aware. I didn't know anything about anything. I just knew he'd stopped. He got some weights. Cool. Right, coming to the end now. My house is literally just around the corner, so I'm going to end the live stream just for privacy reasons, that's all. So thank you, everybody. Ooh, I'm ready for a coffee. I am ready for a coffee now. So we'll see you again. Dietary, oh, you've got a bench and a barbell. Okay, Dietary, I'm okay for now. I also walk for an hour a day. That's fine. It's consistency. It's getting up doing the thing, even on days when you don't want to. Take care. Been a pleasure. See you next time. Another jogger. Maybe. Right. Yeah, I've got to overcome it in here, haven't I? You know, this shop's always open at 6, but it hasn't been open at 6 for a while. I know the owners live just over there. Dixie's Cafe. Right, I better go. My house is very close. See you soon. Goodbye.